I really fuck with something. I can't want to live in a house.
Oh my god, it's
Good morning! That was actually kind of good. I have a huge reset to do. Just got back from Paris and I never know what order to do things in, but I need to do a food shop, I need to unpack, I need to change all the sheets, I need to do loads of laundry, I need to clean the house. First of all, what I'm going to do is unpack, because then I can figure out what the laundry is from that, then change the sheets, then put on the laundry. Also, great drying out. Now, I only have a small balcony, but I can still like hang stuff over the edge, and then I have to bring her to the playground, and then we're going to do a food shop. I think I got that down. Do you need help? Oh shit. I presume my mum put all of Bee's clothes in this bag, so that's for laundry. I need to unpack Bee's little trunky. Now for presents, we got her tiara making set. We got her little camera. She's in there bathing her baby. Is she clean?
I think this one's hot and this one is cold.
Yeah. And then for myself, I really wanted a new perfume. I find it really difficult to find a nice perfume. I opted for something smaller. So I got myself a little Jo Malone moment. And I got the Wood Sage and Sea Salt cologne. I feel like this just looks... Anyway, I smelled loads of shit in the airport to the point where I was like getting a headache. But anyway, I just wanted something that... See, this smells like just normal and fresh. It's not too overpowering. Also, this could fit in my handbag, so that's handy. But I was trying to look for the perfume called Burberry London Her, which is my favourite perfume. I did buy it, I think, like 2 years ago. So I've been trying to find it since, but they didn't have it in the airport. And that's when you buy, that's the best time to buy perfume because it's duty free, do you know? And it's a big investment. So anyway, I haven't been able to find it since, but we are going to Seville in June. So maybe I could, I know I think it's in Dublin Airport. I wore that when I was, yes, lovey? Okay, you wash your baby. Pretty. I wore the pink Chanel one, but I was with my ex at the time, so actually I get a little bit of trauma every time I smell it. Triggering. But I think I'm just gonna go back to the Burberry London Her because I really like that and I always got compliments on it. Like every time I wore it, people were like, oh my god, you smell so nice, do you know? Which is a rarity for me. Only messing. That's for work. Congratulations. Can't believe it. She's the image of you. So cute.
Can I wear it?
Yeah, of course you can. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with over 25,000 classes from experts and industry icons on a huge range of topics such as marketing, social media, and entrepreneurship. I found it so helpful over the years to learn new skills or improve on existing ones. It's an incredibly useful resource for people in creative careers or if you have a curious mind and want to learn something new. I especially recommend Learning Paths as the classes are handpicked and curated for the specific skill set you would like to deepen. For example, the Learning Path Craft Your Dream Career Path has these 4 different classes from different experts to give a wide range of expertise and perspectives. The first 500 people to click the link or scan the QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much. It's Monday. I'm on a bit of a bad buzz, a bit of a downer buzz. I don't know why. I've just been cleaning the apartment all day and then I put skincare on and I said, this doesn't feel right. it looked as if my skin was peeling off, and I'd forgotten that I'd put makeup on yesterday and forgotten to take it off in the evening. So I'd been wearing my makeup all night, all day. I did a good scrub of myself, of the apartment, did 2 loads of laundry, and now we're just going to do a little food shop with B. We're both feeling a bit congested as well, so I might get some ginger shots. You holding it? Can you see me?
Yeah. Hi, Mommy.
Yeah? Now, you mind this?
Yeah.
Hey, do you want me to mind it? Now. Us.
I want to do this. Can
You hold it.
you do me?
Yeah. Cheers.
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 They're not ready. It works.
Is it ready?
Yes.
You did it.
It's about 6 a.m. right now. I'm on my way to London. I've had a crazy few weeks, but I need to go over for a few interviews and a book swap, sorry. I have 2 interviews and a book swap social. I'm only really there for about 24 hours, I think 30 hours in total, and I'm staying in Skillshare, so that should be nice. I'm going out for lunch with my friend today, so every minute of the 2 days is basically full up doing stuff. So I've just ordered a taxi. I drove to my mom's because it's closer to the airport than my house. Going to get myself breakfast in the airport, and I brought my laptop because I need to do a bit of work as well on the plane and in the airport while I'm waiting. I am the nurse that tends to the sick, that finds the vein to test your blood, pricks your skin. I am the carer in the nursing home that feeds you when your grip is weak, that lets your spirit seep through a crack in the window. I am the bus driver that takes you to work. I am the music in your ears. I am the mother that cries quietly in the shower, the toddler that takes their first steps in the hallway of a hotel. I am the empty cup on the path. I am the protester chanting for more rights, the sign painted in black paint. I am the man in the suit taking them away with a raise and a grin. I am the timid child taught not in my mother tongue. I am the toothless roar of vitriol condemning my existence, questioning my legality, and they are the chains, rusted and cutting our wrists, tying us together to claw and scratch and rot.
Well, we have to view schools. Yeah, it wouldn't be harm. Oh, we go look at the boats down here.
Look at the waterfall.
Whoa!
Aren't you got a chocolate croissant? When she thinks it's cool. Sorry, just dropping family lore while I'm vlogging for YouTube.
The elephant's nose is coming out with water. The creatures in the garden.
He's swimming. He has to come out. How does he come out?
Will we go to the other side to see them?
I know what to do.
You know what to do? What are we gonna do?
Yeah, but we can do a click. Where am I?
And buggy.
Let's first. Hello, here we know later. We just brought flowers for a big long walk. I was dog sitting. Yeah, lovey. I'm dog sitting for my mum, and I took an unintentional sort of social media break. Like, I have loads of stuff filmed. I have a Paris vlog. I have a What I Eat in a Week video, and I have 2 podcast episodes that I've recorded, but I haven't had the time to edit, just because I usually was able to get stuff edited. Like when Jason came home from work, I get an hour or 2, and then even sometimes she would independently play and I'd be able to do something. But at the moment, she's going through sort of a phase. Like, she's being such a good girl. She's such a good girl. But it's obviously, I think it's a normal phase that they go through in toddlerhood, where she's exercising her autonomy. So she's in a lot of like dangerous situations, like putting herself, you know, just testing the boundaries sort of thing. So she does have to be supervised 24/7. Like, it is really full on. So I haven't even been able to look at my phone, never mind record anything or sit down on my laptop to edit, you know. And I've been having a few health issues, which is it was probably good timing that I took a bit of time off, because I think it's probably stress related. But as you know, I think I talked about it in a video or 2 ago, but I was having some issues with my period where it was really heavy, and I didn't think too much of it. I just thought like, oh, I'm getting a heavy period. But then I was getting really lethargic. I started getting pains then in my lower abdomen. And then one day, and it was like halfway through my cycle, it wasn't during when I was due to be menstruating, and my period is really regular, but I got a random gush of blood. So I went to the doctor, to the GP, who was so good. Like, she was brilliant, because I was able to bring her. Obviously, I was kind of putting it off because I thought I'd have to get childcare to go to the doctor, which is ridiculous. Like, you obviously don't need to do that. But she booked me in for, or she referred me for an emergency pelvic
ultrasound, so I have that soon. So hopefully everything is fine. I'm sure it is just stress related or something along those lines. If anything, it's if like worst case scenario, it's probably just a cyst. But I've been through this rigmarole before where I got like random pains, not the random gush of blood now, because I think that's why she was kind of concerned. The doctor was kind of concerned. She was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I took a pregnancy test because I was kind of hoping that the fatigue and the lethargy and the pains was something to do with pregnancy. I'm not pregnant, so it's not that.
Ding.
It's 6:30 a.m. I have a yoga class now. I also had a yoga class yesterday evening, which was so good. I love the instructors in Yoga Hub. I find like it's a little bit challenging, but also not too hard. Like, I'm getting a good stretch in. But when I was doing the stretches last night, oh my god. I have a problem with since I've given birth. And I have been called this recently too, but as a teenager, I was called Keelan Moncrief. I'm not like offended by it, but now it's like literally wittily living up to the name. So I was queefing my little life away last night to the yoga class. Perfect. So I was trying to just pass it off as maybe I was making a few squeaks on the ground. So that was mortifying. I had my Paris vlog from when I got re-engaged. I got a new, well, in fairness, we were already, it's like complicated. People are probably so confused, being like, how many times? Ash like bumped into my ex and he was like, how many times has Keelan been engaged? In fairness, it's my second time. It's just, we were already technically engaged, but we never got to celebrate it properly the first time because we were just kids. It wasn't taken seriously at all, like fair enough, because we were so young. And then when we got back together, Jason was like, we're gonna do it properly this time. So I got a new proper ring, got a diamond, and then we had a lovely little get together, a nice little engagement party. Just dropping her to her nanny's now because I have a podcast interview. I felt so bad about myself for the last few days, hating myself a little bit. It's probably something to do with my period though. Do I get this every month? I don't like myself. Everybody hates me. I'm busting out of all my clothes. Nothing fits me anymore. I don't feel good. Oh. Instead of wallowing in this feeling, because I usually would have just reacted to that feeling and followed through with that feeling and reaffirmed it to myself, saying, yeah, do you know what, nobody likes you and you're a piece of shit, so you might as well just eat shit and not leave the house. But instead of that, I'm going to go into a fancy supermarket. Nothing better. I think my favourite thing in the world is actually going around a fancy supermarket. When I get paid, because I'm self-employed, it's always random. Like, I don't know how often I'm going to get paid or whatever. So I'll throw most of it into savings and then budget with the rest of that. And then if I haven't gotten paid for a long time, I can just take out from my savings. Do you know what I mean? It always feels like I'm running on empty. Even though I've loads of my savings, it always feels a bit like, I don't know when I'm gonna get paid next. But then this morning I got a random sum of money. Now, not a huge amount, but still got a random sum of money. So I was like, I'm gonna go to a fancy food shop. This is a total treat. I'll do this every 3 months or something. I'll do like an order, usually, but I want to do it in person. I'll do like an order from a health food shop, just because those things are it's such a treat. Now I'm hoping there's not a recession, because loads of the stuff will go, inevitably, like, will go out of business, and this is the kind of stuff I thrive on. So I got these were €4.50. And you know those fancy crisps, I think they're called the chores crisps, they do black truffle and olive oil and all. Obviously for the gimmick I've tried them. I don't love them. I just think there's not a lot of flavour. It's not worth the price for me. Obviously they look good, so if I'm like going for a dinner party at someone else's house, I'll bring those as a gift, you know, like a dinner party gift, and then a bottle of wine. But like for myself, I just want a shitty crisp. I want a Dorito. I want the MSG crisp. Okay, do you guys like a food haul? I love a food haul. Like, normal supermarket hauls aren't that fun because it's usually the same shit this is a proper treat. This is Bee's like special organic porridge. I actually got this like by accident because they didn't have her normal porridge, but in fairness, the normal porridge she was having, it was really, really processed, and I did feel a little bit bad about giving it to her, but it was the only thing, you know, especially with toddlers, it's very hit or miss how much they're going to eat that day. So it was guaranteed that she was going to eat her porridge at the end of the day, and then she's going to have a good sleep because her belly's full. So then I tried this. Now I have been doing a little bit of tricking. She thinks that almond butter, peanut butter, cashew butter, pistachio butter, she thinks they're all chocolate. She has had Nutella before, like she has had actual like chocolate spread before, but I think it's just the consistency of it. She really likes it, like a buttery sort of consistency. So she thinks they're all the same, like they're all chocolate. So we give her this, in the evening, organic 3 grain. It's just rice, corn and millet. Like there isn't any other additives in it, so it's really good. And that's actually not that expensive, because I know sometimes organic baby stuff especially is like really expensive. It's not that expensive. You can get it in most supermarkets. You add in a bit of milk, and then I put in some of the butter in it, and I'm literally like, okay, I'm putting chocolate in it now. She's like, oh my god, chocolate! Like she fully thinks she's getting chocolate before bedtime. She's gonna watch this in 20 years and be like, what the fuck, mom? But she's getting her protein. Kombucha is so expensive, but I think before your period though, because it gives you a bit of a happy boost. I don't know the science behind it, but there's something about kombucha that makes your insides happy. It's like, and you get a bit of a buzz off it. Like you get a bit of like, you know, the happy drunk you get, like the tipsy drunk you get after 2 drinks. I get that buzz off drinking a kombucha. Now apparently there is like 0.05% alcohol in it, maybe that's why, but I do get a bit of a happy buzz off. So I got the Synergy kombucha mango, gorgeous, and elderflower and apple, that's delicious. Mango passion kombucha. Sorry, that looks so nice. Now this was better value because it's in a big bowl. And then I got a scone for Jason for his breakfast. Oh yeah, now this was proper like, the boom is back. This was €6.50 for this cream cheese, but it's dairy free. Usually I get the vegan Philadelphia. The vegan Philadelphia does the job. It's delicious. This now is organic, dairy-free, cream cheese alternative, fresh cultured cashew. It's probably rotten, but I will keep you updated. Garlic and chives. So I'm going to have a bit of that smoked salmon on a piece of sourdough. Now, I'm actually turning into my mum. I love it. I feel so good now. My hair, at the moment, it was at an awkward length, like, you know when you're growing out a bob? And it feels like you have to style it all the time. But now I think it's getting to the point where I can wear my natural hair, because I'm just not built for the styling my hair all the time. Lifestyle, it's too much time for me. I don't have time. And I always look just real like haggard. Do you know? I'm letting my natural hair grow out. I'm going to get my roots lengthened. It's just too much work to get it highlighted all the time and to be styling it all the time. But I do like having my natural hair, like just wavy, frizzy hair, do you know? But it just doesn't look good when you have a bob, because it just goes outwards rather than down. I'm going to drink my mango kombucha, and I have a YouTube video to edit. Me and Jason are going out for dinner tomorrow for a little date. It's our first time actually going to a Michelin star restaurant, and I'm wearing a new dress that I got. I actually ordered it for Paris, but it never arrived on time. Now I'm hoping I still fit into it, because in the last 2 weeks, I talked about it 2 days ago, but I'm having some health issues with my womb, but it's basically been bloated for the past month. And I know people are probably like, you've just gained weight. I have gained weight as well, but like in a gradual way. My uterus has just been like rock hard for the past few weeks, so I am going in for a scan next week, but like loads of my clothes aren't fitting, which is really frustrating, because I can only really wear like my tracksuit bottoms and my yoga pants, and I can't wear them every single day, TBH. But anyway,